What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Ness. N-E-S. Yeah, I know. And Mr. Ness. Too many names. Listen, Ness. That's all that matters. Today, welcome to Fly School, episode 8. Ocho. Today we're going to talk about, not overloading our brain and letting our brain cook. Let it cook. Let it cook. We live in a world that wants us constantly occupied, locked in, scrolling, listening, learning, reacting, repeating. Reacting definitely, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes even positive information can become another addiction. I mean, I've been through that shit. I've been reading books for so long, and it's like, basically, I don't say the same shit, but I do get a lot of updates. But it can become addictive, and sometimes even positive information can become like a problem, like it freezes you. You know what I'm saying? Podcasts, motivation videos, self-help, news, reels, audiobooks, advice. We can consume so much information that we start getting that feeling of progress without actually doing shit or progressing. Learning gives us a little reward, but eventually you have to stop collecting information and start processing and applying it. That's the thing. Apply. It's like people talked about the law of attraction. You attract shit, but you gotta work too. You gotta apply the work. It's not like it's just gonna magically appear. Yes, it does find its way to you when you put the work in. That's the price you have. That's how you exchange. You pay the universe with the sacrifice, hard work, the fact that you ain't around family, you ain't doing the things that are fun, you busting your ass, and the universe is like, boom, here you go. So your brain isn't just a storage unit. It needs downtime to organize what you've learned. Connect ideas, strengthen memories, and make sense of everything that's coming in. Like we just like boom, 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 and it just throws out. It just brings in, throws out. And if you don't apply what you've learned, you're not gonna really understand it. That's why people say if you really want to learn something, you gotta do crash course. Just jump in and learn as you go. That's what most entrepreneurs really do. The good ones, the ones that last, is because they are put to the grind and they have to learn. They learn on the go, and that's the best thing to do. Sometimes you sit there trying to overlearn shit and you don't get nowhere. Just apply and go. Yeah, man, let your brain cook. Let it make sense of everything that's coming in. That's how we develop our intelligence. That's how we develop our data. We sit down and we analyze it and we let it marinate. Sometimes you don't need another podcast. You don't need another motivation video. You don't need another person's opinion. You need silence. You know what I mean? You need to be quiet, man. You need to be some time with yourself. Your thoughts, take a walk, put down the headphones. The gym, put down the headphones. And in the shower, man, put down your headphones. I mean, put down anything. Don't put no music. Just sit there, you and your thoughts, man. It's like a form of meditation, believe it or not. You need silence. At the end of the day, you need silence. We've been becoming addicted to noise, man. The world's fighting for our attention because attention is valuable. Everywhere you look. Look at here, look at there. Marketing, brand, this one, that. This show. It's a million streaming services. Sometimes it's so bad, it takes me hours to pick something to watch. And then I'll be like, damn, I wasn't even happy about my choice. But I just picked it because it's like so many freaking choices. I got to the point that now I pick a movie based on my vibe of what I'm feeling that day. If I'm sad, I pick a happy movie. And vice versa or whatever. Anyway, again, we're becoming addicted to the noise, to the circus. That's what I call it. I mean, look at our political parties, a complete freaking theater, circus. Yeah, man. So, we're becoming addicted to the noise. The world's fighting for attention everywhere you look. Even you pick up your phone, you go to the doctor, look all around, it's just marketing everywhere. Every app wants another minute, every algorithm wants another click. If you're never alone with your thoughts, then when do you actually hear your own voice? When do you hear your soul speak? Your soul, bro. When does it speak to you? God, or whatever you call it. You can't hear him. You're too caught up. You're too distracted. And a lot of y'all letting these social media posts dictate your relationships and the way you think about life. Just because that shit went sour for them doesn't mean it's going to go sour for you, bro. Find out on your own, bro. Take a risk, man. And stop playing all these mental games that these social media posts give you to do, because you don't even know what's real. You don't even know if it's you anymore. You don't even know who you are anymore. Cut the fucking noise and get back to you. And you know what's the first step to that? Go in silence. Meditate. Just you and your thoughts, man. No matter how wild they are, just you and them, and sort them out, man. Clean them up. Cook, man. You got all the ingredients from other videos you watch. It's time to cook. That's like if I keep giving you ingredients, you never get to the cooking. You ain't never going to get the plate you trying to do. You ain't never going to get there. You ain't going to eat. Yeah, man. So Anyway, like I said, you need time with your own voice. I'm gonna give you 5 ways to let your brain breathe. Schedule information fasting. Give yourself periods with no social media, no podcast, no news, no YouTube, no endless scrolling. Just let your mind be bored a little bit, man. Let it cook. Let it cook. Stop learning and apply, man. Get to the fucking doing. I've done that mistake. I think I learned everything about everything to anything that I'm addicted to. I can't help myself, but I'm starting to do it. I got a few days where I've been Xing shit out, taking longer to respond to people, taking longer to post, taking, I'm scheduling my posts. I'm using software to schedule my posts because I don't want to be a prisoner of my schedule. Like, I have to post all the time. I just do 2 or 3 content videos and upload them into my software, and they'll post it at the right time so I can stay cooking and stay, some time. Plus, we're entertained too. Even with your family, your relationship. A lot of y'all, I have friends come over. I have a friend come over one day, man, and we cooked this meal for this person, and we prepared out. And this person spent the whole time on the phone. I mean, to the point that they were laughing at jokes in the fucking phone. I'm like, yo, put the phone down, man. Embrace our presence. Be with us. Connect with us, man. This is what we designed to do. And now you see it everywhere. Everybody's entertained, hooked up. People they're on dates on their phones. They're everywhere on their phones. They're just entertained and hooked and distracted. All right, so stop learning and apply. Protect your quiet time, man. Walk without headphones. Drive without music sometimes. Sit outside. Train without your phone. Give yourself space to simply think and be with yourself, your soul. Sleep and recover. Sleep isn't wasting time. Your brain uses it to consolidate memories, the data. It's where it puts it all together. It just ties up what you've learned. It makes it stronger. And rest is part of the process. Create more than you consume. Write, build, exercise, make music, start the business. Have that conversation. Put what you've learned into motion. Motion. If y'all see my last episode, y'all know what I'm talking about. Motion. Information becomes wisdom through experience, through applying, through failing. The more you fail, the more you learn, my people. Ain't nobody you see won just because they applied. No, they had to go through shit. Again, there's nothing wrong with feeding your brain good information. It's better than watching some ignorant shit. And your phones are there, so you might as well use it for something positive. That's what I do. I watch educational content and shit that lights up my brain, not dumb scrolling all the time. I watch dumb shit, funny comedy shit, there, because you gotta balance it. But at least some of the posts feed your brain good. So there's nothing wrong with feeding yourself information. That's a hell of a lot better than feeding negativity all day or hearing some dumb people talk shit all day. But even good food needs time to be digested, right? You have to digest it. And put the phone down while you're eating. Put the phone down while you're having a conversation with your kids. Focus, lock in, experience, because you ain't going to get that time ever again. Your kids ain't going to be kids for long. That person in front of you ain't going to be there. Take advantage of they're there. Be present with them. Make some good memories, man. That's what life's about. But if we're hooked and we're entertained all the time and we're distracted, we're not living, bro. All right? Silence. Here's a good quote for y'all. Silence isn't empty. Sometimes is where everything you've learned finally comes together. All right, my people? So, put them phones down. Watch my episodes, but then put the phone down. Joking. But anyway, so back to it again, my people. Again, be with yourself, man. Get to know yourself, man. Let the data cook. Let it marinate. Let all that shit marinate so you can, when you speak out, when you get to apply. And you get in motion. You're cooking. All right? Your boy Ness.